Hi students, it's nice to see you today. In this lesson, we are going to be looking at the topic getting on with neighbors. Do you know what is neighbor? Who are they? Can you describe them? What can you say about your neighbor? The aim of the lesson to develop language, communicative and cultural competencies, critical thinking and creativity, to enlarge vocabulary related to the topic getting on with neighbors, to improve speaking and writing skills. Plan of the lesson to identify the definition of the terms of a neighbor and a good neighbor, to define the reasons of having a bad relationship between neighbors, to consider the ways of spending a perfect day, to explain the use of present tense, state verbs and action verbs, to point out the difference between have and have got. Students, when you think of or hear the word a neighbor, what comes to your mind? What is a neighborhood? Can you give me a definition of the terms? Neighborhood is someone who lives near the next to you, near, usually in the same neighborhood or community. Now, how can you describe your neighbor? Do you like them? With whom you are living? What is the neighborhood? Do you know the answer of this question? Please answer here orally. A neighborhood is also a community of people living near each other. It often implies a sense of belonging or connection among residents. Having a bad relationship with neighbors can result from many causes. Here are the common reasons. First, noise. Loud music, parties, barking dogs, or noisy children can disturb nearby residents, especially problematic at night or early on in the morning. Do you know anybody who disturbs you or who have a problem, who have barking dogs or noisy children? Second, a poor cleanliness and hygiene. Leaving trash outside, mess, yard, or foul smells can create tension. It affects the shared environment. Next, parking disputes. Taking someone else in parking spot, blocking driveways or using too many spaces. 4. Property boundaries and maintenance. Arguments over fences, trees, or walls. Neglecting repairs that affect others. Example, leaking water, overgrown plants crossing over. 5. Lack of respect or communications. Being rude, unfriendly, or ignoring greetings, refusing to talk through problems calmly. 6. Conflict over pets or children. Uncontrolled pets that bark or roam freely. Children causing disturbance or damage. 7. Privacy invasion. Neighbors who are too noisy, constantly watching or interfering. 8. Cultural or lifestyle indifference. Different backgrounds, habits, or values can lead to misunderstandings. 9. Jealous or competition. Comparing homes, cars, or lifestyles can create tension or resentment. 10. Previous unresolved conflicts. Past arguments that were never settled can turn into a long-term hostility. 10. Next, ways of spending a perfect day. Now let's turn to consider the ways of spending perfect day. What means perfect day to you? How you spend your time, how you spend your perfect time. Spending a perfect time depends on personal interest, but here are some thoughtful and balanced ways to structure a way that feels relaxing, joyful, and fulfilling. Morning. For example, yeah, start calm and energized. First, wake up early, enjoy quiet, let in sunlight, open the window, breathe deeply. Second, mindfulness or movement. A light exercise, walk, stretch, yoga, or jog. Meditation or journaling to set your intention for the day. Third, healthy breakfast. A meal you enjoy, maybe fresh fruit, eggs, tea, and coffee. Eat slowly, no rush. Late morning to afternoon, explore or create. 4. Do something you love. That's important. A hobby, painting, writing, photography, music. Go outside, visit a park, museums, beach, or go hiking. Spend time with someone you care about. For example, with your mother, with your father, with your sister, brother, friend. 5. Treat yourself. Try a new cafe, cook a special meal, or go shopping, or listen to music. Watch a movie, read a book, take photos. Afternoon, social or restful. 6. Connect with others. Call or visit a friend or a family member. They will be very happy if you if you call them or visit them. Share a meal or activity with someone. Take a break, nap, relax in a hammock, listen to music, unplug from device a little for a bit, evening, wind down peacefully. 8. Enjoy a good meal. Cook dinner or go out to eat. Maybe you're with friends or just enjoying your own company. 9. Reflect and relax. Also, it's important. Watch a sunset, reflect on a day and what made it special. Night, prepare for the rest. 10. Unplug and unwind. No screens before bed. Light reading, warm tea, or gentle music. Go to sleep feeling grateful. A perfect day isn't about doing everything. It's about doing what feels right for you with presence and peace. Activities to describe perfect day. Here are some activities to describe a perfect day. Play games on a phone, do puzzles, go to the gym, have a lie-in, meet friends for a drink, watch dramas on TV, chat on the phone, go out for a meal, listen to music, do nothing, take photos, read magazines, have a barbecue, go for a long walk, visit other cities, shop for clothes. Which activities listed above do you do on your perfect day? Describe your perfect day and please write down to your note and send it to your teacher. Next, let's turn to these grammar materials. First of all, we will begin with the present simple tense. Present tense. First, present simple. Use regular actions, habits, general facts. Form, subject plus base form plus s for he, she, it. Examples, I walk to school every day. She likes tea. Present continuous, use things happening now or around now. Form, subject plus emizar plus verb ing. Examples, I am eating lunch now. Today, they are playing outside. Now, first look at the screen. And now you will understand what is present simple tense. Now form is like a formula, yeah? So please do it at home and write down the examples and understand. Third, present perfect. Use actions that happened before now, but we don't say exactly when. Focus on result or experience. Form subject plus have has and past participle. Examples: I have visited London. Experience: she has lost her keys. Result: she doesn't have them now. 4 is a present perfect continuous. Use actions that started in the past and are still happening or just finished with focus on how long. Form subject plus have has and plus been and plus verb ing. Examples: I have been studying for 2 hours. They have been playing football since 3 p.m. Now, if you have a question, please ask your teachers. Next, state and action verbs. State verbs, not usually used in continuous tense, describe feelings, truths, thoughts, positions, senses. Examples: I know the answer, not I am knowing. She has a car, not she is having a car. Common state verbs like, love, hate, know, believe, want, need, own. All these verbs connected means senses and feelings. Action verbs is used all tenses including continuous form. Describe activities and actions we do. Examples: he plays football. Present simple. He is playing now. Present continuous. He has played before. Present perfect. He has been playing all morning. Present perfect continuous. Great question. Here is a clear and simple explanation of a difference between have and have got. Both have and have got can mean the same thing when talking about first, possessions, things we own or have. Second, relationship. Third, characteristics. And next, illnesses. Have is more common in American English, slightly more formal and used in all tenses, whereas have got is more common in British English, more informal and or conversational and typical used only in present tense. Examples: same meaning. Sentence with have: I have a car. She has 2 brothers. We have a headache. Sentence with have got: I've got a car. She's got 2 brothers. We have got a headache. Difference in grammar. First, questions with have: do you have a car? Does she have a pet? With has she got a pet? Have got: have you got a car? Negative with have: I don't have any money. He doesn't have a passport. With have got: I haven't got any money. He hasn't got a passport. Now, students, answer the question about topic neighborhood, relying on your knowledge you obtained today. How would you describe a good neighbor? What qualities make someone a good neighborhood? How would you describe your perfect day? What activities would you include in a perfect day? Who would you spend your perfect day with and why? When do we use present simple tense? What is the difference between state verbs and action verbs? What is the difference between have and have got? On this slide, you can see a writing task about neighborhood. Choose one of the topics below and write 200 words essay. Describe what makes an ideal neighborhood and why it is important for community well-being. Discuss the key features, relationship, and the facilities that contribute to a positive living environment. Explain the challenges people may face in their relationship with their neighbors and suggest ways to improve neighborly harmony. Consider common conflicts and propose practical solutions for better communications and understanding. Write about your own experience with neighbors and how these interactions have influenced your sense of community. Share personal stories and reflect on the role neighbors play in everyday life. Certainly, here is a short case study task on the topic neighborhood, followed by 3 related questions. The case study topic: a noisy new neighbor. Anna has lived in her quiet neighborhood for over 10 years. She enjoys peaceful evening and friendly chats with her longtime neighbors. Recently, a new family moved in the next door. They often play loud music late at night and have frequent parties. Anna tried to talk to them politely, but the noise continues. Now she is unsure whether to involve local authorities or try talking to them again. Questions: what are the main issues as Anna is facing in her neighborhood? What would you do if you were in Anna's situation? Why is it important to maintain good relationship with neighbors? It's time to conclude today's lesson. The definition of terms neighbor and the neighborhood were identified. The reasons of having a bad relationship with neighbors were defined. The ways of spending a perfect day were considered. The use of present tense, state verbs, and action verbs were explained. The difference between have and have got was pointed out. That's the end of today's lesson. Goodbye. See you next lesson.